Hello VertexFX clients. In this video we will be covering some of the VertexFX Trader features like how to connect the system to LP or Fix API account, or how to cover your clients with an LP account as an STP. Also, we will be covering how to configure the VertexFX system with the LDL exchange, the NCX, and NSE. Let's get started. Open the VertexFX back office, which is the admin portal where you can manage your clients and their accounts. Here on the left side, you can see the navigator window which contains the account tree and dealers tree. Now, the Vertex system is a multi-level management system. It means that I can create multiple groups. Let me expand this tree. You can see I have multiple groups here and I can create multiple subgroups and unlimited number of clients. On the other hand, also I can create dealers. VertexFX supports unlimited tree structure where we can create sub-dealers or subgroups of dealers, where group of dealers will have privileges on its own group of clients and will be able to control or manage the settings of his accounts, or his clients. For example, if the broker or the dealer wishes to manage the parameters or the settings of the clients, you right-click on the client, go to Parameters, then Edit Parameters. Here we have a list of parameters. So for example, if I fix the spread for any group of symbols, you can see I have here multiple groups of symbols. If we change the spread here, like for example, you can see for the USD pairs I'm sitting at the 20. So all the clients under the A group will be having the same spread 20. And for sure, if I wish to change this spread, the reflection will be directly on the client, no need to restart the system, no need to disconnect the clients. So in case I wish to connect my clients as a book or STP, there are some settings that I have to manage from the client parameters. There is the Market Auto Broker and the Limit Stop Auto Broker. These two parameters, I have to set them to always off. Like I'll be selecting the group of symbols and then right-click Edit Selected and then I will make it always off. When I set it to always off, it means that the trait of the clients of the C group will be passed to the VertexFX bridge that I will be configuring on the server side. Let me open one of the servers we have that contains the Vertex bridge. So this is one of the servers. Here you can see this is the VertexFX bridge application. And this side you'll notice that I'm connecting using a dealer that I'll be creating from the back office. This dealer have privilege for sure for a search in a group of clients and their auto broker is set to off. So the clients that this dealer have privilege on, whenever they make a trade, these trades will be passed to the LP using the fixed account that is configured. So when you wish to connect to a fixed API account, we will be requesting some information. As mentioned here, in the written text, we will be requesting the code session and the trade session for the fixed API account. There are some details required. Whenever you get this information, you will be passing it to the Vertex team, and then we will be performing some integration on the bridge application to add the LP that it is connected to the fixed account, under your liquidity provider. After that we will be granting you an access to the server. It will be required from you to make the or prepare the symbols mapping. So whenever you access the server, you will be selecting the liquidity provider. From this list, press right-click and choose Sample Mapping. From this window you will be selecting the sample name in your Vertex system. In this field you will be selecting the sample name in your liquidity provider site. Here you will be filling it with the contract size that we call it amount factor. After you fill this field you will press on Map and it will be listed in this mapping symbols list. Whenever you add all the symbols that you wish your friends to trade on, then you will be going to the back office and continue the configuration to make sure that the symbols that it is marked correctly, and you're receiving the rates of these symbols. We have this sample for currency server API. I'm connecting it now to the bridge using this information, using this detail, and you can see that here some of the symbols are listed and I'm receiving the bid and ask price. After you finish the configuration, or let's say the sample mapping on the bridge side, you will go now to the back office and configure the samples. Now let's cover how to configure the symbols. You will be going from the back office to the options. Go to sample settings, go to the desired symbols if they exist, if it's not you can add them. Add the new symbols on your system. Here for example, I have some symbols, let's say I wish to edit the settings of the Euro USB. I will right-click and edit and this window will open for the settings of the Euro USD. The only thing that it is required in simple settings is to make, or let's say you will take a copy from the symbol name. Go to the Source tab. Here you will be filling it with the name, the symbol name that it is configured on the data feed side, or in this case, in the bridge side. So the source name here, I will be using the Euro USD and press OK. You will be performing the same change for all the symbols that you have on your system. And later on you will be adding the data feed. You will be connecting your back office or your system to the bridge by going to the data feed. Go here, right-click, and choose a new feed. You will be filling the information here like a description, server, IP address, username, and password. This information is existing on the bridge itself, so whenever you use this information, add it on the back office, the data feed. Then you can connect to the fixed account prices and your system will be ready and is able to cover the trades with your liquidity account. The next thing that I wish to show you is the Indian exchange, how it will be added to the system. So to connect your system to or to configure the Vertex system to be compatible with the Indian exchange, first you need data feed that supports the Indian exchange. If I go here to my system data feed, you will notice that we have like a demo data feed that I'm getting the MCX and NSP prices once I connect to this data feed from symbol settings. Also I will be adding these symbols for the Indian exchange. You can see that I have a group of Indian exchange, I have some of the Indian symbols. You can see I have the NT symbols, it's added here, and I have some of the MC symbols. Now the easy thing here in Vertex, that whenever you wish to make a rollover for the Indian exchange, let's say the current running contract is April. So I wish to roll over to the next contract, the May contract easily, I will just select all the symbols here, right-click, it is selected, and then I will be changing the contract name from aircraft here, our name is mail, and in the source name. Now the current source will be J23NSF. This is for the April contract. For the NSF I will be adding the new contract, let's say for the May contract it's called K23NSF, and I'll press save. You will notice that all symbols have changed, all the sources have changed. So my system now, it's rolled over to the new contract for sure. This rollover, the same thing that you make it on the back office, you will be doing the same on the data feed side and the server side. Over the currency server you'll make a rollover on currency server, then you will be making the rollover in the Vertex number settings. Now by this way we have added the Indian exchange to the Vertex system. One of the features that it is required for the Indian exchange is the settlement. So let's say that I'm configuring this a group to be trading, or the clients under a group will be trading on the Indian exchange, and I wish to perform the settlement. Simply I'll just press right-click here, we have an option called Close by Settlement. So in this window, you can make the settlement to be closed only, or you can pick the option Close then Open. So usually for the settlement you will be closing the open trades with the settlement price. Then open the trades again with the settlement price to settle the trades with the settlement price. Here you can decide to make the settlement with the commission or without. If you wish you can cancel the orders, and if you wish you can also apply the money transaction. There is like a formula for the Indian exchange to the visit and withdraw some money transactions on the account. After you fix the settings here, you can pick the exchange to make the settlement, like for example the NSK, and after you press submit, the system will automatically perform that settlement, since I'm mentioning that there is a settlement price. So also you need to configure the symbols to be having or receiving the settlement price. For sure you need a data field that is supporting the settlement price. Once it is configured on server side, you will be going to the symbol settings here. Let me show you one of the symbols under the NSD. Let me edit one symbol. For example this ACC May, you will find here there is an option called Send Settlement Price, after price stop for the market stop for certain minutes. So usually the settlement price for the NES, how many minutes you will be broadcasting the settlement price. Once the settlement price received to the market watch, you will be able to see it in the market watch, and it will be reflecting on the bid and ask. You will notice that the bid and ask having the same price, same settlement price. After that you'll be performing or applying the settlement process. That's all for now. Thank you all for watching this video.